Scorpio, the lovers coming through in your mid-June love reading is telling me that you're watching this relationship of yours grow and break through and develop, go deeper right before your very eyes, and you are seeing all of this growth coming because of the person that either you're embodying here in the Queen of Cups is so enduring or committed, or else the person you're dealing with is embodying Queen of Cups energy. So I see basically you being the Queen of Cups here, Scorpio, and that the person you're dealing with is the Knight of Pentacles. So right now, the person you're dealing with, whether you're in a long-term relationship, something committed, or you're just getting to know somebody, is a little slow for your liking. Their progress isn't really where you'd like it to be, but you are kind of trying to remind yourself to hold space and endure. It does seem like you will endure for this person, because the Knight of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles, you can see the maturing and the progress here. So meanwhile, maybe it is just that, Scorpio, you are happy to watch your person progress and to see them come closer to their own sense of their highest self, or their full autonomy, or what's in highest and best for them. You're watching them align themselves to something that is really great, and you're kind of like proud mom or proud dad, like smiling in, being like, oh, hello birdie, some like smiling in and being like, oh, look at them. Like, you're very nurturing about this person. You're just really proud of the person you're with, or you just seem to be like doting on them or loving them. You've been the quality of the Queens is very enduring, and this is all about action. The Knight of Pentacles, the Kings, well, a little bit more about like a strong force or something. It may not last forever, it may not be as enduring as the Queen, but you know, something's proven to you about this relationship, or it is right now. So you may have been considering making plans that looked like moving away from this relationship on some sort of energetic level. It seems that this was never really shared with the person you were with, even, because the Seven of Swords is coming through in the subconscious, Scorpio, and this could have just looked like you feeling like you needed to hide away, or I don't know, detach somehow. Yeah, right, but the Eight of Cups, you're like, how would I do that? I mean, the Eight of Cups was bringing up some fears for you, perhaps even, Scorpio, that, you know, there was something more fulfilling out there. This came up like this in the Aquarius reading, or in a similar way, and it made me think the same thing, that there was a fear around something more fulfilling. So maybe you've been dealing with an Aquarius, Scorpio. Speaking of who you're dealing with, they're coming through in this reading as the Nine of Wands so far. Well, we're going to go deeper into the energy coming up around the person you're dealing with in the extended, which is going to be linked below. But for now, we'll pull some more cards and clear it up. I just see that this person you're with being quite defensive right now. Still obviously showing that you're a priority to them, showing up for the relationship, but also just being maybe more irritable for whatever reason. The Lover's card is a nice energy that's coming through. The Ace of Rods is a lot of passion and really, Scorpio, romance even. And because of like these more nurturing, dependable figures, the Queen of Cups and the King of Pentacles, it doesn't have to be an earth or water sign that you deal with. This could be looking like some very fertile, potent energy around expansion of family, expansion of even just the connection with each other. So that could be something to be mindful. Take that however way you will, but it's very fertile, passionate, and rearing and revving up to go energy. So great stuff if that's what you're looking for. The Four of Swords in reverse, basically that this relationship is not in a quiet place at this time. There's a lot of activity in the reversal of the Four of Swords, a big breakthrough. I think that you've been invited to take the lead on something romantic at this time also. Okay, so let me pull up a few more cards and clear it up. let's keep going and see how the progress is being made with these two people. So this is basically you guys at the middle. You're the Lovers card in this reading. You're the King, the Knight of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. Your person is coming into a King of Pentacles energy too. I think that's through your endurance, Scorpio, and patience perhaps, and also your love, the Queen of Cups rather. That's allowed this person to step up and mature in this relationship, grow up, I'm even hearing. So let's look at the relationship between these two people. You've got the Six of Swords and the Six of Cups. Really nice. The Six of Cups is the Sun in Scorpio. So I get the sense that this is really your energy, Scorpio energy here, Queen of Cups and the Six of Cups right now. It's just this like loving, nurturing, accepting, curious about your person, belief in your person, just want what's best for your person, wants them to realize their highest self. And they are Scorpio. And that could be due to the sixes being all about harmony and support and guidance with the Six of Swords, and gentleness and kindness. So they seem to be moving on from something mentally at this time that has been stressing them out or triggering them majorly. I mean, they're just having to present something to them, to the world at this time, I get the sense. That could be just taking a lot out of them mentally, and it's like high demand. They're under stress and demands, okay? So let's just have a look at what happened recently with these Eight of Cups. This is striking me as like you thinking, Scorpio, basically just having doubts. Totally normal. Having doubts. Queen of Rods, oh, let's see, sorry. The Strength card. Okay, so having doubts about the Strength, Queen of Rods, and the Ten of Wands or Rods. So basically, your limits were being tested here. You did persevere, and this may have been, it could have been 8 Cups 8 months ago. We've got the number 8 on the Strength card. So 8 months ago, 8 weeks ago, 8 days ago, there was a time there where you were having some doubts and you were thinking like, will I endure with this? Will I endure? And it was almost something to you that like you learned something though about, I guess, the good times and the bad times, and like that, you know, this is probably a cycle in relationships, or this relationship of yours or in your dating life, that sometimes things are good, sometimes things are more challenging, obviously, but you maybe didn't express that to your person. Let's have a look at the Lovers card. So that's an energy that in the next couple of weeks, Scorpio, you're stepping into a massive breakthrough with your person. Wow, the Four of Wands. This could look like a new home. This could look like a new job for one of you. Promotion, celebration, engagement. Something that is just, you want to shout from the rooftops and are really happy about. And also the Four is about sort of manifestation of something more permanent. So something like that looks like more of a commitment for now. Something like moving in, buying a home, all of those things. Nine of Cups at the bottom of the deck. It looks like it's going to be super satisfying next few weeks for you. I'm seeing this at really, I'm really seeing this like for the rest of June, just being a really nice couple of weeks around your relationship right now, Scorpio, for whatever reason. And let's have a look at the Knight of Cups. You're being guided to do something in this relationship, to take action, follow your heart. Where is that supposed to be taking you right now, Scorpio? The Knight of Cups is coming through as what could be like something that will bring you to a higher sort of trajectory with this relationship, or the best possible one. The World card at the bottom of the deck. Wow, the Wheel of Fortune. Fate and free will, if you will. Whoops. But this is it, right? Like I thought of you going the distance with the Knight of Cups. Activity that's going to lead you somewhere else, to something that's deeper, that's something that you feel a breakthrough there, and you're like, like we're kind of meant to be, or something like that. The Wheel of Fortune and the World card. The World card is also the pinnacle of achievement here. So whatever it is that you want out of this partnership that you find yourself in or about to be in, this you believe could really be something that will endure, and I don't know, you're not so afraid of being vulnerable enough to throw around words like forever and daunting things like that. The Wheel of Fortune, okay, so at the same time, you feel like there's a romantic, just synchronized energy going on in your love life right now. Maybe you're just satisfied and happy, and the love is really just flowing. Love that for you, Scorpio. But where does fate and free will come into this relationship at this time? Because they came out together, the Wheel of Fortune and the love card, or the World card, the love card. I am going, it's not irrelevant, I'm going to look deeper into that. So let me have a look at the Wheel of Fortune, something fated about this relationship. The Page of Cups, okay, so maybe you will be in this relationship birthing something together, whether that is a physical birth or not, birthing something creative together, a life together, I don't know, whatever it may be, something that's sacred and deemed valuable to the both of you people. This is going to be something of a fated, call it predestination, if you will, around birthing something mutual together, and a creative venture of the heart, or some way of expressing yourselves together. Even communication, there could have been a reason you guys are together, so that there's a learning around communication. Page of Cups, quite vulnerable, but it is around this Knight of Cups, like there's a reason you guys are on this heart journey together, or this path. But what about the World card? That's what you've decided around this relationship, Scorpio. And what is that? Where has your free will played a part? The Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords is like things that you stuck with, or turned a blind eye to, or ignored perhaps. This is also with communication, like kind of not being able to communicate here, or not being able to speak, or even walking on eggshells. So that could have come up with, like, you've chosen to maybe nip that in the bud and really address that. Or else this could be something that I'm picking up, like that you're choosing to at times ignore either. So let's have a look a little further then. Finally, we'll look at what this Ace of Rods means for this relationship. Down the line, there seems to be this kind of a yes coming, or this energy of passion and sort of fireworks. Of course, that song is now playing. 1,000 years, 1,000 more. I've loved you for, it was like in the Twilight franchise, but somebody's playing it on a violin, I think, over there. It's nice. Ace of Pentacles, nice. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Rods. I love this relationship reading. This looks like, although you've had your doubts, Scorpio, you didn't necessarily express them. It was more about a test of your own strength, right? It may have been easier to project your own weaknesses onto the other person and come up with all these fear-based kind of scenarios and what ifs and perhaps intrusive thoughts. It seems like you were able to muster up the resilience or actually just strength to look at your own weaknesses in the relationship and see that sometimes that might have been all it was. At the same time, you have had support from you've been supportive and loving to your person's development and growth and what they're moving through. It only seems like good times are coming over the next few weeks for you. Next 4 weeks to 6 weeks looks like it's a very pleasant time in your relationship altogether. We've got something of a fate and a free will here. We saw all that. Now ultimately it just looks like with these two aces that you're going to a place. I suppose, that feels like it's a aligned new journey for you. This could be a move to the countryside. This could be a move to the mountains, to the sea, to the nature, to somewhere that just feels like a fresh start, new chapter. I have the Fool card at the bottom of the deck, something brand new and beginning. Your person is coming through as defensive right now, or even overworked or tired, or just on their hustle. Let's look deeper into them and this relationship in the extended reading. We'll look at the situation from the perspective of the person you're dealing with, and let's get right into that now. Thanks for watching. If this is all you're watching at this time, consider subscribing, and see you soon, Scorpio.